Get out. Paying our bills doesn't make you family, my dad roared on Thanksgiving. My mom whispered, "You're just jealous of your brother's potential." I smiled back and said, "Then let his potential pay the $9,600. That night, I cut them off completely. The next morning brought police, tears, and total chaos. I'm 29, software engineer in Austin. Been paying their mortgage since I was 23, $2,100 monthly. Plus utilities, $340. 2 car payments, $890 combined. My brother Drew, he's 26, lives in their basement, been launching startups for 4 years. That Thanksgiving, Drew pitched his 5th business idea. Some crypto trading bot needed $50,000 to get it off the ground. I asked one simple question. What happened to the $30,000 from the last 3 ideas? That's when Dad exploded, told me to get out. Mom said I was jealous. I left, drove home, opened my laptop, canceled everything. Every auto pay, every linked account. Took 43 minutes to dismantle 6 years of financial life support. Next morning, 6:47 a.m., pounding on my apartment door. I opened it to find 2 police officers, my parents behind them, my mom in a bathrobe and slippers, crying. Drew stood by their car, arms crossed, that same entitled smirk. The older officer looked uncomfortable. "Sir, are you Liam Chen?" "I am." "Your parents filed a report. They're alleging you accessed their accounts and stole approximately $80,000. I almost laughed. Instead, I pulled out my phone, opened my banking app. "Officer, there are no joint accounts. These are voluntary transfers from my checking account to theirs. I have 6 years of receipts." I showed him the screen, scrolled through years of transactions, every single one labeled mortgage, mom, dad's truck payment, utility transfer. Mom's face drained of color. The officer studied my phone, then looked at her. "Ma'am, these are gifts. He's under no legal obligation to continue them." Dad stepped forward, voice shaking. "He can't just abandon us. We're his parents. There are laws." "There aren't, sir," the younger officer cut in. "He's an adult. You're adults. No dependents, no court orders." That's when Drew panicked. His cocky expression cracked. "Wait, no, you can't. The investor meeting is Monday morning. I promised them we had family backing. I said my brother was supporting the venture." I stared at him. "What investors?" He went pale, started stammering. The second officer's radio crackled. He stepped away, spoke quietly, came back with a different expression. Official, serious. "Andrew Morris?" Drew's eyes went wide. "Yeah? You're wanted for questioning regarding fraudulent business filings. We got a warrant request this morning." Turns out Drew had been running a scheme for 8 months. He'd been photographing my tax returns when he visited, using my income statements to create fake investment portfolios. Told potential investors I was his silent partner, providing capital. He'd collected $60,000 in seed funding from 3 separate people. The investors started comparing notes last week, filed complaints yesterday. The detective had been planning to contact me as a witness. As the officers walked Drew to their car, he turned back, desperate. "Mom, Dad, tell them Liam was helping me." But my mom wasn't looking at him anymore. She was staring at me with an expression I'd never seen before. Not anger, not disappointment, fear. Because in that moment, watching her golden child get arrested, she finally understood which son had actually been holding their entire life together. Dad tried to follow the police car, yelling about lawyers. Mom stayed frozen on my doorstep. She opened her mouth twice before words came out. "Liam, we didn't know about the fraud. You have to believe. You knew I was paying for everything," I said quietly. "You knew for 6 years. You just didn't care until it stopped." She reached for my arm. I stepped back. "The house payment is due in 12 days, I said. "Drew's potential can cover it." I closed the door. Through the window, I watched her walk back to their car, shoulders shaking. My phone buzzed. Text from my dad. "You'll regret this." I blocked the number. 3 weeks later, I heard through a cousin that Drew took a plea deal. 2 years probation, restitution payments. Mom and Dad sold the house, moved into a 1-bedroom apartment. Dad got a night shift job at Home Depot. I didn't feel victorious. I just felt free. Last month, I got a wedding invitation in the mail. My cousin's ceremony. There was a note inside. "Your parents won't be attending. Thought you'd want to know." I RSVP'd yes.